washing your hands a lot, you're going to notice a difference in your skin. And the best part for you today is that this is not a today's special, but because he's had so many requests.
Pricing.
Exactly. We've had so many requests to make it a today's special. That's why it is a weekend special price for you today.
Monthly special.
Or monthly, that's right.
Which is even better than a weekend
special.
That's
right. It appears this could all actually sell out. The original quantity.
It's looking like it will.
It's getting really, really limited.
We will, as I said, because it's a monthly special, we will make sure we continue it throughout the month. But when I come back next weekend, it might be possible that it's on a wait list or something, but it means that the price will be protected and everything like that. But we still have quantity now.
That's exciting. And it's the best part. I'll show you one more time the choices. We're a couple hundred now in each of these, so I would encourage you, if you're thinking about trying it, choose the size you'd like. Get the big one if you can, because that's always the biggest savings. But a 30, a 60, a 120, a 240 cap size here. There's your savings. And the best part, I mean, here's where the pricing will go.
It's today's special pricing.
Yeah, it really is. So what a fun way to try something new in the world of beauty. And you know, it's interesting when I was hearing you talk, because I've seen beauty creams that have, they talk about putting the phytoceramides in the cream, and you hear about that. So it's interesting because when I see a cream with that, it's a whole different ballgame when you actually are going directly to the source and taking
I know we want to get to the next product, but I just need to speak to that for just a moment, because when we look at phytoceramides, when you apply them topically, they're not getting down to the layers of your skin and into the cell membranes where they're going to be able to do their work. So unfortunately, applying them topically can't deliver this benefit. The only way you deliver them to your cells, where it's going to be delivered into the cell membranes, is if you ingest them. That's the only way.
Okay. All right, we're going to be wrapping this up. If you're ordering it, excellent. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy that I might have to stock up though, because this price, I have to get it before.
I actually took a couple as well, because I didn't take this morning.
See, I know, I forgot. This is part of my nighttime. I have a morning, a midday, and then I have a nighttime regimen, so I kind of save this for my nighttime.
The funny thing is, as much as external beauty attention, it's good to do, I think I'm sort of a poster child that if you take the right things to protect your skin on the inside, if you take the right things to moisturize your skin, I've been taking collagen peptides since long before I made them available, because we had been evaluating them for more than a decade. So I've been doing all of these things, healthy hair, skin, and nails. So I think that there's just a number of things, and the science is clear that the starting point is really on the inside of our body, where we make these tissues and where we protect these tissues. And that's exactly what phytoceramides speak to.
Yep. I want to go get my phone and do my shop by remote. I mean, shop by my phone right now.
We have something else we need to do right now?
We do.
We have more products.
Oh, that's right. Oops.
Yes.
To get my I have online? My priorities straight here. I want to get mine before it sells out. But you know, that's why, honestly, once I downloaded the HSN app on my phone, it's so easy. I mean, seriously, I'm not going to do it right now, but honestly, it is so easy. You just log on. You just log on to the app, and it says buy now. It's like really easy. It's really fun.
We are down to probably 100 in each size right now. So as I said, we'll make sure that we'll put a wait list in place when the inventory we have runs out, and we'll make sure that next weekend when I'm back, we'll make sure that we have plenty.
Okay, it has been, I can't even remember the last time we talked about this. So this is fun to now, and you put two powerhouses. You put ginseng and ginkgo in the same formula.
And I need to forewarn everyone. Okay. We only have a small amount again.
Okay.
We only have a few hundred in each size. We did this product a few months ago for just a few minutes. This is a product that I created recently because it was a requested product. We have our memory and brain product, but and ginseng is something that we find in other products that we make, because ginseng is an adaptogen, and ginseng is something that helps us in terms of managing stress. It helps us adapt. So ginseng and ginkgo, two of the most popular botanicals, Chinese botanicals. Ginkgo has a tremendous history of research. Are you really ordering?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm talking here. You are. That's so.
I know it's going to sell out. I can tell.
No, but so this is again. This is a weekend special. What we did is so ginseng and ginkgo are the two most popular. Ginkgo in terms of memory, ginseng in terms of stress. Actually, ginseng has some research in terms of memory, concentration, mental acuity as well. But ginkgo is the botanical that really was put on the map in terms of supplements that support memory. Unfortunately, most of the ginkgo on the market isn't properly standardized. Ours, of course, follows the standardization, meaning it targets the specific active components that the clinical studies and research talked about. So if you want the two most popular botanicals, typically both of these are extremely expensive. As you can see today, the product for both of them, and with both of them, you're getting a full dose. For both of them, and we don't have any charts because I decided to do this at the last second.
Yep.
Because this is a product that everyone was talking about, and so I figured we weren't prepared to do it, but I figured we'd make it available as long as we had a little quantity available.
I'm glad we did. There's not a lot with everybody ordering. There's maybe 2,000, not even 2,000 bottles total. We have a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240. And you can see the savings. I mean, for example, that 240 is, the big bottle is down to $67.90. And this is not something we normally get to talk about. And didn't in the past you sell these separately, a separate ginseng and a separate
ginkgo.
I love that they're together.
And the funny thing is when we sold them separately, the separate ginseng and the separate ginkgo, if you even went back 15 or 20 years, and again, it just shows that we, as my company's gotten larger, we've gotten more influence in terms of the marketplace, because this combined product sells for less than either one of the separate products did if you went back 20 years ago. So if you're looking for a product in terms of the most important adaptogenic herb, the most important herb in terms of Chinese medicine, in terms of supporting you in the face of stress, if you're looking, and also combating fatigue, that's where ginseng is at its best. And if you're looking for the Chinese botanical that has the most significant research in terms of memory, then that would be ginkgo. And and it's not for treating Alzheimer's or senile dementia or things like that, but just in terms of helping us deal with the normal memory problems associated with the normal aging process.
Yeah, and as you said, it's been literally for 5,000 years. So, and I think what is exciting when you buy Andrew's product, again, you're buying the finest. These are standardized extracts. Everything is pure. These are all natural. There's no artificial anything. There's no odd ingredients. There's no fillers. There's no gums. There's no binders, nothing. So that's the beauty of buying this product.
And it combines, because ginseng is a product that many people take to help combat stress as an adaptogen, to help combat fatigue. We also make sure that you get a full B complex with our special unique B12, and also ginkgo in terms of memory. The B complex vitamins are absolutely critical for memory function, concentration, mental acuity. So it truly is a standalone comprehensive product. There's not another product like it on the market. The ginseng is a very high standardization, 20% ginsenosides. That's the active component. That's the marker compound you look for in the best ginseng. The ginkgo is standardized for, ginkgo flavored glycosides and terpene lactones. And those are the two most important molecules that if you look at the typical ginkgo on the market, it's not going to meet the standardization. And that's unfortunately what consumer studies have shown, that even if you test it, it's not going to meet the standardization on the label.
There we go. We're busy. Use express ordering. Log on to hsn.com or grab your phone. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, it takes under a minute to download that app. It's free. And then you can just so simply shop here. All you do is, if something's on there, you want to buy it, you hit buy now, it walks you through the process. It's a cinch. So check that out. Plus you get all kinds of extra little benefits. You become kind of a VIP when you have that app. So definitely grab your tablet. If you can shop by remote at your phone, at your home, that's an easy way to get in too, because we're very busy. I would encourage you to try this. If these are ingredients you're already interested in and you're buying them separately, this is the perfect day to buy it, because they are all, they're blended together in such a way where you get the benefits of both of these amazing ingredients. I absolutely love both. I am a huge ginseng person. Love that. I love that it's in here. Ginkgo biloba. A lot of us have read many, many different health benefits over the years when it comes to the great cognitive brain benefits of ginkgo biloba. And so the fact that you're getting these two powerhouse ingredients in one product makes it irresistible. If you have a minute, go read the reviews on hsn.com. It's customer pick. As I said, every one of Andrew's products is, but it's always fun to hear other people's results. This is a 4.7 out of perfect 5 stars on hsn.com. So it's another example of one where people are loving the results.
And again, it's not a combination that you could typically find.
No.
It's a combination that we didn't do decades ago, but we should have done it then when we had both ginkgo and ginseng separately. And it's something that the only reason we did, again, it's me reading the reviews that suggested that we do this. So we eventually made a ginseng ginkgo combination. 200 milligrams ginseng. Oftentimes you'll have to take multiple ginseng tablets to get to the level of ginsenosides we deliver here. And then, of course, the full 120 milligrams of ginkgo. Oftentimes you have to take several tablets or capsules of ginkgo to get the full levels as well. So we're pretty much out of this product. Yep. Again, we'll make sure whatever we'll do a wait list or whatever they call it, a back order, to make sure that we have the appropriate inventory to satisfy whatever because we will run out shortly with everyone on the phone lines.
Excellent. Yep. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. We have a lot to show you. We've saved some goodies that we haven't talked about yet for this show tonight.
We have one more product that has never been seen on TV.
Oh my gosh.
We have no charts for it again. But it's something that I had forgotten we had finished.
Birthday surprises.
I had forgotten we had finished this.
Acetyl L-carnitine.
Well,
I've never sold this with you.
Well, it's because no one has.
I'll be darned.
It's never been offered on television. Acetyl L-carnitine, two things. Carnitine is the most important molecule in terms of fat burning. So we can't burn fat without carnitine to transport that fat to the site where it gets burned. Acetyl L-carnitine is a special version of carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine used to be horribly expensive. Acetyl L-carnitine, we were able to purchase acetyl L-carnitine recently very, very, very affordably, and we're not compromising it at all. It's great acetyl L-carnitine. What's unique about acetyl L-carnitine is acetyl L-carnitine is present in our memory and brain with acetyl L-carnitine. So you're getting 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine here, and typically that material is so expensive, it won't be offered as the standard form of carnitine for fat burning. But this product is so affordable that you're getting 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine, and you're getting carnitine also to support fat burning, and you're getting it at an incredibly affordable price. And again, we're doing this at sort of an extra special price today. We just had a small quantity of it, and it's the first time that it's ever aired.
Yep.
So we had to have a liquid carnitine product. We also have a carnitine product that has 250 milligrams of carnitine, because typical carnitine, which costs a bit less, is easier to get into a capsule. Acetyl L-carnitine used to cost more, but we can get a full 500 milligrams into a capsule. So this is actually
it's so affordable.
Oh, it's incredibly affordable. So for 240 capsules, you're looking at about 15 cents a capsule for a material that in the past would have cost 4 or 5 times more than that for a lesser quantity of acetyl L-carnitine. So you're looking at an ingredient that can pass the blood-brain barrier. And again, when you think about this, acetyl L-carnitine, its real reputation is in terms of benefits to the brain. And when we look at acetyl L-carnitine, it can pass through the blood-brain barrier. But what's fascinating, the brain relies on fat for energy, because energy is the highest octane fuel. So the brain relying on fat for energy, wouldn't it make sense that carnitine would play a special role, especially a form of carnitine, acetyl L-carnitine, which passes through the blood-brain barrier to get to the brain to facilitate the movement of fat so the brain can make the energy it requires. And although the brain is just 2% of the weight of our body, it burns more energy than any other organ in the body.
How interesting.
Yeah.
These are going to sell out also. So if you'd like to order, jump in here, pick the size you want. We have the 3 sizes, the 20, the 60 cap for $13.90, the 120 cap for $22.90, or the 240 cap for $39.90 and free shipping and handling. If you have a minute, because this was a late ad to the show from Andrew. He showed up today and he wanted to do some birthday surprises for you. This is an example of one, so we don't have charts out here, except for me to tell you that the average review out of perfect 5 is 4.8. There's 27 perfect 5-star reviews. I mean, if you look at out of the reviews, I mean, that it has to be, 95% are excellent on this product. So if you have a minute, Go read some of the reviews. People are loving the results of this product. So if it's something you've ever wanted to try, we've never offered this on TV until right now. You're the first ones to get to see it. So I hope you can jump in and order yours. I'm glad you brought these little birthday surprises with you today.
And the only reason I remember we had this is because in the future, we're going to do a version of this. We're going to take a few of our products like glucosamine and chondroitin, and we're going to put them in a simple powder, not in a capsule, and it'll come with a little scoop that will be representative of your dose. So products that people might use a larger quantity, like glucosamine chondroitin is 4 capsules, so a little scoop could work, so it's more affordable. You can mix it in a smoothie. So what I remembered is that we finally have succeeded. It was not easy getting this level of acetyl L-carnitine into a capsule. So that's what was exciting about this product, and I just remembered it recently, and that's why I literally decided about an hour before the show that since this was available, that we're going to do it for the first time.
I would be seriously shopping.
I'm sorry.
I would just say, I would seriously be shopping.
I just want to show everyone, again, like everything we do, it's a small, soft capsule, and there's the powder. And now you could find out why. It looks like snowflakes. That is why acetyl L-carnitine is so difficult to encapsulate. What you need typically are powders that flow well, that are nice free-flowing powders that compress nicely when you close the capsule. This is like trying to encapsulate dust. So especially we don't use additives or lubricants or flowing agents, so it really requires our being at our very best to be able to encapsulate this.
And that little clicker is in like a couple of minutes here. This is the first time we've ever talked about this, so I'm excited that you're calling to order it, and you can see, and that's the beauty of these products. Every single one of them, small, easy to swallow, does not upset your stomach. Everything is made with solar energy right here in America, in Henderson, Nevada. I mean, there's every single thing about this product is just a win. And every one of Andrew's products is like that. So if you're tempted to try this, we also, you know, it's funny because when we talk about benefits of brain, because we have omega-3 that we also know has great brain benefits, but this provides a different type of benefit for our brain.
Exactly. In terms also, I would love to, in this product, have put B-complex vitamins and things, but because of the nature of how difficult it is to encapsulate it, what you're just getting is pure acetyl L-carnitine. So if you're taking healthy hair, skin, and nails, you're fine. You have your B-complex. If you're taking my Essential 1, you're fine. You have my B-complex in there, so you're good, because that'll make sure that you have all the ancillary nutrients necessary to have this work its very best for you. So otherwise, if you're not taking one of my other products, just make sure you get your B-complex vitamins with this. But this is a product, there's no single molecule that has, I think, 2 important roles. I guess we could talk about omega-3s in a moment and talk about the heart and brain.
Right.
But with acetyl L-carnitine, when we talk about the brain, and we talk about all fat-burning metabolism, and again, all fat-burning metabolism requires carnitine. It's not readily available in our diet, yet carnitine is involved with transferring as an enzyme called carnitine acyl transferase. Carnitine is the molecule here we're talking about. Acyl refers to a fatty acid group. Transferase, it's an enzyme that moves that molecule to the site in the mitochondrion where it will be burned in each of our cells. So we can't burn fat without adequate levels of carnitine. So great for our brain. This is the specific form that typically is spoken about just in terms of our brain, but it's also now so affordable that it's a great molecule in terms of supporting our fat-burning metabolism.
So interesting. Supports energy levels in your brain. I mean, it supports blood flow to your brain. I mean, it's just really, you know, it's exciting to know if you're already taking the maximum omega-3, a lot of us take that, this works hand in hand with that. I hope that you're able to get yours. Please use express order. We're having a busy night tonight. Would love to get this on the way for you. First time we've ever offered this in any choice on the air. It's only been a .com item.
We'll have gone through all our quantity already, so this will be waitlisted in a few moments.
Okay.
It'll move to waitlist, but we'll, because we manufacture everything, we'll manufacture it over the next couple of days. It will be shipped to HSN.
Talk about
and probably
fresh.
Next week it'll be shipped to you.
Talk about fresh off the presses,
all
right?
of our products, even our Today Special. Everyone should realize that product was not even a thought of mine 2 months ago. And it was all manufactured just a matter of a few weeks ago.
Isn't that amazing?
So that's every product, that's how we do it.
Here we go. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. If you're ordering, thank you so much. We've been talking about the omega-3. We have the maximum essential omega-3 we're gonna talk about next. This is also at an excellent birthday price for you today. Another one of Andrew's absolute top sellers and one of his big customer picks. This is another one. The average review, and again, let's remember, we're talking about a fish oil product here. The average review is a 4.7 out of a perfect 5-star. There's 3,000 or so reviews of that. 26 plus 2, almost 2,800 are excellent. Out of 3,000, 2,800 excellent reviews on, again, a fish oil product. It is truly the finest fish oil product available on the market today. We're gonna show you what the choices are real quickly, because as I said, it is our 40th birthday, as you know, so we have special birthday pricing on this. So you decide if you want us to send you the smallest for a Try Me, a 30, a 60, a 180, or 260 cap size. Here is the everyday HSN pricing, and then here is our birthday pricing. So for example, on the 360, you're saving 60, 30, 12, or $7. So if this is something you're already taking, great. If you need to restock it, this is the perfect time to restock. If it's something you have not tried yet from Andrew Lessman, this is your day to try it. And please note, if you've ever had a bad experience with a fish oil product, and most of us have. I remember years ago, Carlos brought home a fish oil product from the health food store, and I tried it, and it was horrific. I mean, it repeated on me. It just tasted fishy. It was awful. And I decided I'm not doing that anymore. So I just stopped taking it until Andrew brought his along. And frankly, even the original formula did not have what this has. He has really perfected fish oil. It does not taste fishy. Ever. You will never, we promise you, ever, ever, ever even get the slightest little fishy anything when you take this, which is one of the great benefits of buying this product. But on top of that, it really offers you the finest ingredients. And with fish oil, it's important that you're buying the right one. This is completely safe. You don't ever have to worry about heavy metals, mercury, any of that stuff when you're taking Andrew's fish oils. Everything is done to the absolute highest safety standards and specifications. So if that's something that you think about with fish oils, feel rest assured that this is completely safe and so healthy and beneficial for us.
And I chose to speak about this not because of its benefits for our brain or for our eyes or for our cardiovascular system right now. I decided to speak about this now because we're going to, in a few minutes, do our last brief discussion of the Today Special, Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. And when we talk about our hair, skin, and nails, and many of us don't realize that with our hair, we want to have, in order to have healthy looking hair and healthy looking nails and skin, we have to integrate fat into those tissues. And that's part of the role that biotin has. And the degree to which we integrate those fats and the degree to which those fats are the healthiest of fats, we're going to have healthier looking hair, healthier looking skin, and nails. So that's why omega-3s, it's one of those things that on a product like this, I could spend hours simply talking about the neurological benefits, the benefits to our brain. Because if you look at your brain, if you broke down your brain chemically into what it's structurally made of, about 2/3 of you take out the water, about 2/3 of the dry weight of our brain is the omega-3 that we focus on, DHA. It's not the omega-3 that most omega-3 products focus on. They focus on EPA. So obviously, I could talk for hours about the role this plays because it's the most important structural molecule in the brain. Of course, it then is likely the most important functional molecule in our brain because phospholipids, based on these omega-3s, are what drives the functioning of our brain. Our cardiovascular system. That was the first area of research when omega-3s were really on the map. Was there benefits for our cardiovascular system, cardiovascular risk? If we simply look at this chart here, it's talking about the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats. Omega-6 are the less healthy fats. Omega-3s are the healthy essential fats. And if you look at that, you basically you're mapping health around the world. The top, the Greece, the traditional diet, the ratio is 1 to 2 to 1. In Mediterranean, it's 2.6 to 1. Japan is 4 to 1, Sweden 4.7 to 1, rural India 5 or 6 to 1, United Kingdom 15 to 1, the United States 16.74 to 1, meaning that for every, say, gram of omega-3s we consume almost 16 grams of omega-6 fats. Whereas in Greece or in Greece, it's roughly equal. The same level of omega-3s, that's a country surrounded by water. Ours sort of is too, but unfortunately we have a large middle of our country where all the livestock we end up eating, we tend to be principally a country eating meat and not principally eating fish. You go to Japan, another country surrounded by water, principally eating fish. And again, their ratios of omega-3 and to omega-6, a much healthier ratio. And not surprisingly, a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. They have healthier brains than we do. So it's very easy to map those sorts of things when you look at the way the foods we consume. And as I said earlier when we talked about Muriel's cookbooks, the way we eat is the single most determinative factor in our health. And as important as my supplements are, the way we eat is at the very top of the list of things we could, if we managed well, we'd be managing our health well. And since most Americans don't get those omega-3s in our diet, then supplementation becomes important. What I was going to do, first of all, my product has no fishy aftertaste. My product is ultra concentrated, but has no fishy aftertaste. There are 4 different products on either side of that small capsule.
Wow. That
small capsule in volume is just barely a little more than half the size of the others. Yet my capsule contains about 50% more omega-3s.
Isn't that amazing?
So it's like the little engine that could.
Yeah.
So, and of course, mine has no fishy aftertaste, no contaminants, none of the other issues that most people have grown to have a healthy distaste for their omega-3 products. So ours is natural form, triglyceride form. Most products are ethyl esters. Our product has no fishy aftertaste. It favors DHA, the most important, because again, the macular region of your eye, that's the focal point of the light that enters your eye, the center of your retina. That macular region is the highest concentration of the omega-3 DHA in your body. The second highest concentration is your brain. So if you have any doubts about the importance of omega-3, you just go to the structural role they play and you understand how critical they are to the function and health of our eye and the function and health of our brain.
There we go. I know we only have a moment or two to chat about it, but if you'd like to order it, this is something, as Andrew said, we could talk about this for an hour because the benefits are amazing. And isn't that a wonderful little treat to know on top of all the great health benefits, the beauty benefits are also there for us. So you do a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360. You pick the size you'd like. The savings is big on this for the birthday, so take advantage of that extra savings. And the FlexPay, you can see FlexPay available on both the 180 and the 360, and they're all being offered with free shipping and handling. But this show flew by. I don't know what's happening here. My gosh.
We're down to the last 20 minutes here.
We are, and we are going to give you one last chance. Are we going or are we walking? What are we doing?
We're walking.
Oh, we're walking.
We're walking.
We're walking.
We're walking.
It's the final.
Unless you were waiting for a vehicle.
No, I'm not hiding my feet tonight. I didn't wear boots.
Yes?
People on my Facebook were like, why are you wearing boots?
You got tall all of a sudden.
I know. These are my Glamazon shoes. Actually, they're wedges. They're very comfortable. Not that you would.
Not that I would contemplate wearing wedges for my next show. Yeah, that would go over well.
I've learned that the hard way because your floor. This floor is so comfortable. What are we standing on?
It's like just a rubberized surface, which it's like
so comfy.
It's what they use oftentimes at retail and things like that,
or
nice.
Where people but high heels sink into this, and right. I was actually poking.
I always notice that with my high heels. Yeah.
So you see there, so see, you stick with me. I'll teach you these little tricks about this.
I appreciate that.
All right, with no further ado, we are super excited because in case you've been gone today, you have one last chance. I have to see our little clicker because I've lost count. I know probably close to 65,000 people have already ordered. Look at that, over 66, almost 67,000 people have ordered our today's special from Andrew Lessman. It's his Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails like you've never seen before, actually. It is our biggest, best value we've ever offered on healthy hair, skin, and nails. This formula is only for today. This is your last chance. It expires at midnight tonight. And what we're doing is not only are you getting the super high amounts of biotin in this formula, but along with that, you're also getting pomegranate, you're getting EGCG, and you're also going to be receiving 38 samples of, or not samples, but sachets of Andrew's delicious green tea. That's if you're ordering the large one, or else you're going to get 8 of the green teas if you're ordering the other sizes. I want to show you the savings real quickly here because that is what this is all about. The savings is amazing. That it's the biggest value we've ever had on Andrew's top-selling, #1 reorder product, highest reviewed product, our top-selling beauty product. I mean, this has so many accolades I can sing about it. It's 60, 180, 360, or 720. Here's where most of you have placed your order today. By far, most of the orders have come in on that 720 size, and you can see why. You're saving over $200. Wow, over $200 off the big one, and then 94 savings, which is, again, for $69.90 if you take one a day. That's a year's supply. Most people take 2 a day, which is why Andrew brings this size in, especially for our today's special. You can do a 180 or a 60. So that's your choice. The FlexPay is here, $24, approximately $23 or under $20 a month on FlexPay. So it's very affordable to get at home. The best part is the results you're going to get. And if you have a minute to go to hsn.com and read a couple of those reviews, it's just fascinating. The women who take this are in love with it because it works. It wouldn't be our #1 reorder product at HSN if it didn't work. It really delivers benefits. You're gonna see a difference in your hair, a difference in your nails, you're gonna see a difference in your skin, and that's what is exciting about it, because this is a beauty product like no other. There's no other beauty product like this, because you can use as many wonderful creams, we can use as many wonderful hair products, nail products. Nothing delivers what this does, because this helps us grow better hair and helps us grow better skin and better nails. And it's as simple as that. It is the largest system in our body, the egumentary system, and most of us, in fact, nobody on this earth is getting the ingredients, the amount of ingredients in this product in our diet. It's impossible. And that's why as soon as you start taking it, your body's like, oh my gosh, I have all of these wonderful raw materials to make some pretty hair. I mean, you can only imagine your body must kind of be like, wow, now you can manufacture hair in a way that you never did before, nails and skin, right? When you give it the ingredients, without the ingredients, it's pretty challenging for our body to grow great hair, skin, and nails.
And I'll read some of the charts, and we always stay up on the research, and when you look at the charts now, there's an abundance of charts we could have, of course, that talk about how when you take biotin, if you were deficient or insufficient in biotin, it's going to transform the hair, skin, or nails. That's expected. But there's great charts that we're talking about now that we're seeing in the research that even if you have normal or healthy biotin status, when you supplement with pharmacological doses of biotin, everything starts improving. What that basically says to me is what's a given in terms of what is normal and what is deemed healthy biotin status is based upon our typical biotin intake of 40, 50, 60 micrograms. And if we supplement, we're lucky to get another 30 micrograms. So what this tells you is that what is deemed appropriate levels of biotin, it's insufficient for us. It's not giving us what we need to grow healthy hair, skin, and nails. That's why in the research now, when they give biotin to people with healthy status, they see benefits. If you have healthy status, you shouldn't see benefits when you get more. So it's like if you take vitamin D, you want to get to certain levels. I always say between 50 or 70, nanograms per deciliter, and at most 80. So, and I typically like to be 60 or 70. So you take the level of vitamin D necessary to get to that healthy level, and at that healthy level, you're supporting all the functions that need it. With biotin, what is deemed a healthy level isn't supporting the functions that needs it, specifically the growth of our hair, skin, and nails, and who knows what implications it's having for other systems in our body that requires biotin, like our brain, like our cardiovascular system, like our joints and connective tissue. And as Colleen said, the integumentary system, it's the largest system in our body. I was talking before about how you could look at tree rings from hundreds or thousands of years ago, and you get a sense of what the weather and climate was at that time. When we look at our hair, skin, and nails, we get a sense of what's going on in our body at that time. And that's why doctors look at them when you go for a checkup, because it's the external manifestation of what's going on inside your body. It's the concurrent external manifestation of what's going on in your body. Certain medications will affect it. Certain illnesses will affect it. And again, whether it's medications or illness, they often affect our hair, skin, and nails by affecting nutrient status. So still in those cases, it's important to make sure, it's even more important to make sure that you get the nutrients that are necessary to overcome the consequences of those medications or the consequences of that illness.
Yeah, and with over 67,000 ordered, I have to share with you what is left here. First of all, if you want this size, the 360 size, there's 1,500. I know that sounds like a lot, that's not a lot. So if you want the 360 size, if you take one a day, remember it's $69, it's $23 to get it home on FlexPay. I would definitely get my order in pronto if you want that size. This size, if you want to try the 180 cap size, this size, Stephen told me we're down in the hundreds here. So we have just a few hundred left of this size, 1,500 in this size. The big size has been the runaway hit today. Everybody's stocking up here. You're like 80% through your big size.
2/3 of our orders.
Exactly.
And we have about 6,000 bottles left, 5,000 or 6,000, but that's barely going to last till midnight.
Exactly. So if you want this size, again, you can see with 67,000 ordered, the vast majority of those are this largest size, and then we still have a couple left in the 60 cap size. So you can still get your order in, try it, you will love it. For the ladies out there, if you have a hubby, I promise you, this is the easiest thing. Just put this as part of his vitamin regimen. The guys love this product, especially guys like Andrew, who does not fuss about his hair, skin, or nails at all. He doesn't eat, he washes, you know, he shaves in the shower. My husband, Carlos, is the same way. I've been dragging him into trying a couple beauty products, and now I have him going on the healthy hair, skin, and nails, and it's easy to do. So if you get the big bottle, you can, and you each do one a day. If you have somebody in the family to share it with, I would love to recommend that to you. If you are looking for a great product for a daughter, for anybody, I mean, this is something the young girls go nuts for this because they all want long, gorgeous hair, right? I mean, that long, beautiful hair. This is going to get you there. You heard reviews. People were talking about having to, in order to have long hair, having to put hair extensions in. Nothing wrong with hair extensions, but I personally hate the way they feel in my hair, so I don't wear hair extensions. I love the way they look on other people. I just don't like it on me. So my point is, a lot of us, we want to do the best we can with what we've got. So it makes your hair look better, and it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your nationality. We hear from women who are African American, we hear from women who are from all different nationalities. Yep. It doesn't matter. Right, that's the beauty of this. It doesn't discriminate. The way most beauty products are very subjective because we all are very different.
Regardless of gender, we had reviews I read from men, gender, ethnicity, age, whether you're very young, and your systems can work extremely effectively. And that's a point in our life when we're very young, our systems work well. But if we don't have the tools, no matter how well they can work or might potentially work, without the tools, they can't deliver the best hair, skin, and nails. As we get older, our systems then start to struggle. Even at that point in time, that's when delivering the proper tools become even more critical. And I've read reviews over the last few days from folks in their 80s and their 90s. So this is a product that can deliver. And in the reviews I was reading earlier, one of those things, as we get older, our nails become thinner and more fragile just in general. Our hair becomes thinner and more fragile just in general. If that's the landscape that we're dealing with, if those are sort of the facts of life, doesn't it make sense to give our body the tools to overcome the trends that are going the other direction without even considering all the other things that go on in our life that tend to undermine this process that's going on every moment? I read those charts earlier that over the course of our lifetime, say if we're going to live 80, 90, 100 years or more, whatever that time is, we're growing hundreds of feet, we're going hundreds of miles of hair over the course of our lifetime, over 100 pounds of skin. We're growing over 120 feet of nails. This is a very intensive manufacturing process that if all we had to do is manufacture it well or poorly, that's a big deal. That's difficult over the course of a lifetime. To think that the way we feel about ourselves depends on how well we manufacture it, how good it looks, I think it deserves more than a little tension, a little bit of attention on the outside of our body after it's too late. Once we see our hair, once we see our nails, once we see our skin, it's too late. We're looking at the external manifestation of whatever we were doing, right or wrong, previously. So if we start doing things right, and it's simple as about a dime a day investment, a little more than a dime a day investment, and we spend more, even if with an inexpensive shampoo, you probably spend more on shampoo, let alone conditioner, let alone moisturizer or soaps or other things like that. And this doesn't just affect, it affects the integumentary system, which is all of your body. And then, of course, biotin, and I can read charts that talks about the critical role that biotin plays, not just for our hair, skin, and nails, but for our brain, for our cardiovascular system. And certainly, if it's getting these kinds of great reviews in terms of people's hair, skin, and nails, which is sort of saying, wow, I guess they weren't getting enough of that before, what are the implications for the other systems in their body that are now getting adequate amounts of biotin? That's
it. I want to show you one more time. This is a breakdown of the 720 to give you an example of the value we're talking about for this today's special. And as I said, this is it. We have the final few minutes to chat about it. This completely expires after today, so I would love to encourage you, if you want to try it, take action, go to your phone, log on to hsn.com, or grab your smartphone and download that app and shop. Just hit buy now. It'll come right up on your screen, and it's the easiest way to get in, and don't miss out. I want to show you again, just the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails by itself to get 720 capsules would be $172.66. The pomegranate 40/40 that's in the formula, to get 720 caps of that, you'd be spending $50. The green tea EGCG. EGCG is that beneficial, powerful antioxidant that is derived from green tea. That is another almost $50 value. And then, by the way, you're going to get to try Andrew's delicious green tea, which you will love. And you get to try several different flavors of this, which is great. So the green tea is another $31.54 value. So you're at over $300. Now remember, you'd be doing separate shipping and handling on each of these. The free shipping is here only during Andrew's visit. And then you have the special price of $99.90, so over $200 savings today.
Even if we only considered the hair, skin, and nails,
right?
It's the best value on hair, skin, and nails. If you look back at when I introduced hair, skin, and nails about 18 years ago, hair, skin, and nails was more expensive and contained 1/8, not 1/8 less, 1/8 the level of biotin. So the level of biotin in 2 capsules 18 years ago was 500 micrograms. Today it's 4,000. Wow. 500, 4,000. The most expensive ingredient in this formula is biotin. So to think that we're giving you 8 times more of the most expensive ingredient in the formula, and today it's less expensive than it was 18 years ago, that's a testament to the process of making products more affordable, more economical for you. And sometimes we can't do that. Sometimes products inevitably go up. But if you look across my product line, CoQ10 is 10% today of the price it was 30 years ago. So we do on the most important products, and CoQ10 is my second most popular product. Our circulation and vein support, our Today Special that we did in January, was less expensive than when we introduced the product. So again, we try our very best with the most important products to not, when they become very important or very popular to everyone, not raise the price, but to make them even more affordable, so it gives even more access to a greater number of people. And here, of course, again, originally the product was a 2, 3, 4 capsule dose. Today, the product is a 1 or 2 capsule dose. You never need to take more than 2 capsules, and half the users of this product take 1 capsule. So not only is it lower in price, but effectively when you use it, it's far lower in cost and a far greater value.
That's it. And the best part is that your hair is going to look better, your skin's going to look better, and your nails will look better. And if you don't find that happens, you can return the unused portion, no questions asked. Get it home and try it for 30 days. You have a money-back guarantee. So the worst case scenario is you try this, you take it for a few weeks, and if you don't see results, you can send us the unused portion. We credit your account back, your flex payment. It's that simple. The best case scenario, which is what's going to happen, frankly, this is not only our top reorder product, it's our top return product. This is
meaning
home
the
run.
Lowest return rate.
What did I say?
Top. Well, it might sound, but
yeah,
meaning
the fewest returns come back on this. Nobody returns it, frankly. It's a product people love. It is an absolute slam dunk for a beauty product. And with beauty, as I said, it's very objective. We are all different. We all have different skin issues, different types of skin. We all have different hair issues, different types of hair. But when it comes to growing our hair and growing better nails and growing better skin, this is the product that we need to be taking. And the one thing that I thought was interesting when Andrew was reading reviews, and a lot of the women were saying, I've tried biotin and it didn't work for me. Well, you know what? You have to be taking the right biotin product. This has the 4,000 micrograms, but on top of that, it's all of the support ingredients that are in there to help that biotin deliver the benefits. You need the other supportive ingredients to make that biotin work properly.
It's about bioavailability. It's about bioactivity. Sadly, what I've learned in my industry, the more expensive an ingredient is, the more likely you are to encounter products that might take shortcuts. So when it comes to biotin in this product, when it comes to biotin in, or any ingredient in my product, but certainly biotin in this product, it's very easy for biotin to get lost in a product. And to not be bioavailable, not be bioactive. That's why, again, our using capsules with an ultrafine powder, that ensures bioavailability. As long as a product, even though this is only about a dime or so a capsule, as long as you're investing your hard-earned money in a product, you don't want obstacles between you and the benefit. The minute you take a tablet, that's an obstacle. All of the raw materials in this product come to my facility or any facility in a powdered form. So in order to make a tablet, you just transform those products. You had to add glues and waxes. You basically add glue to make it all stick together, so when you slap it in a tableting press, you end up with this compressed mass that's basically a rock. What does your body then have to do? First of all, you have to swallow it, then you have to try to digest it and break it down, and hopefully liberate the small granules of biotin that are present in those larger granules of that tablet. They put all sorts of additives in there that keep the tablet together. Then they have to put other additives in there that encourage it to break down. So as far as I'm concerned, the only logical way to deliver this is if it was in a fine powder, simply in a jar that you spooned it out. But this is a relatively small dosage, so the simple thing is, it's costly to do. You put it in a capsule. And in that capsule, you deliver that ultrafine powder. And that capsule is the same capsule that would be used with the most sophisticated medicines. So that capsule is delivering that within a matter of moments. The powder is an ultrafine powder that dissolves instantly. So all of the wonderful ingredients aren't restricted, aren't imprisoned in a tablet, preventing you from getting the benefits you seek.
So it's really illogical when you think, okay, so everybody starts with the powder when they're making a vitamin, and then, to me then, the only reason they're turning this into this rock hard tablet with gums and binders, it must be less expensive to make it that way.
Exactly. It's not all about you out there that they make tablets. It's all about them manufacturing it. Tablets are a much easier process to manufacture. You put a whole bunch of additives in. They're much easier to do. Capsules are expensive. First of all, even empty capsules are expensive. They cost a few dollars, $1,000, empty. So, and then filling that capsule costs even more than the capsule costs. And then, of course, you have to get the material that you fill it with. Just the labor of filling a capsule, as I've shown you at my facilities when we do the live remote, we fill all of those capsules. And of course, I make it even more of a nightmare for everyone who fills capsules at my facilities, because unlike every other company that uses capsules, we don't use lubricants or flowing agents. We use no additives at all. That is not how capsuling wasn't designed or intended to be done. But that's the only way we do it. That's the only way we know how to do it. And that's what ensures that not only do you get benefits from this product, but you get no additives. It's a pure product. It's just pure benefit.
Okay, Stephen's updating me. Now we have fewer than 1,000 left in this 360. We have fewer than 500 left in the 180. What'd you tell me? And the little one's almost gone. There's 1,500 here. So 1,500, 500, under 1,000. Luckily, 80% of the big one is sold out here. I mean, actually, he's saying even more, pushing close to 90% of the largest one sold out. So this has been an amazing today's special. You can see we're going to hit the 70,000 mark. Wow, coming up. That's a lot of happy heads of hair, more beautiful skin, more beautiful nails. That's the key here. That's why we're doing it. When you think of the money you spend, this is 13 cents a day. When we all have to assess here, how much money do we spend every year? Do you have any idea what you spend on beauty products, on hair products, on nail products? The fact that in one capsule, in one little capsule, it's not doing one thing. It's addressing all of it. You'll have better hair, better skin, better nails, and it takes 1 second a day. Because to me, it's not just all the money we spend on all of these wonderful products that we love and use, because I love my beauty products like we all do, but the truth is, so not only do we spend a lot of money on that, but then it's the time factor, right? How much time do you spend on your skin, on your hair, on your nails? The time element is Zippo. That is 1 second out of your day to have better hair, skin, and nails. To me, it is the smartest beauty product, I always say it's the biggest beauty value you could possibly invest in, because it truly makes a difference in all of our products. Your hair products, your skin products, your nail products, everything works better. Everything looks better because your canvas looks better. Your hair, without doing anything to it, looks better. Same with your skin. That's why I think we all get excited, because we're realizing, wow, this is really, something's happening here. I'm really noticing my skin is looking better. And then when you use your favorite beauty products, then it looks even better.
And we're all going to continue using our favorite beauty products.
Of course.
But again, our hair, the quality of our hair, and I read dozens of reviews today that talked about the fragile hair, the hair that gets finer as we get older, whether it's men or women. We both suffer from changes in hormones that change the vitality, the strength, the integrity of our hair. And to the degree we can grow healthier hair, and that's one thing that the research talks about in this product, and it's certainly something that's talked about over and over again in the reviews. The same thing with our nails, that folks who've never been able to grow out their nails before, all of a sudden for the first time in their life they can. Never been able to grow their hair out before, for the first time in their life they can. And the reason why, to the extent we grow healthier hair and nails, it's going to survive longer and withstand the rigors of the environment around us. I said this before, if your hair is down at your shoulders, it's a year or two old. Imagine if I wore this shirt for a year or two. And I showered in it every day, I washed it every day, I slept in it every day, I never took it off. What would it look like at the end of 2 months? It would be horrible. It'd be shredded.
Yeah, if you were hitting it with a blow dryer, hot straightening irons, curling irons,
and
think
chemicals
of what
and
we
things.
did. Exactly. It's crazy.
But that's what we do to our hair. We expect our hair or our nails or our skin to withstand it every day. So it's obvious to the extent that this product can help us by manufacturing healthier hair, skin, and nails on the inside. And that's exactly what it does. Whatever our genetic blueprint is, it gives us now the resources, the tools to make what we're manufacturing and make it better. And that's, I think it's common sense with all that we invest otherwise, to invest a little bit more than a dime a day or 20 cents a day if you take 2 capsules a day. To invest that much when we're obviously investing multiples of that in the different issues relating to the care of our hair, skin, and nails. What it's going to do is really quickly, before we run out of time, just go through some of the charts.
And then you're going to be running out of town.
I'm running out of town, exactly. But
are you going back home during this week?
Muriel and I were going to go down to Miami for a few days in between, and then we're going to come back up.
Perfect.
It's a short drive from here. It's just a few hours, so we'll drive down there.
That sounds wonderful.
Spend some time.
Okay.
So, Journal of Drugs in Dermatology. Biotin is a water-soluble B-complex vitamin that has been shown to alter gene expression in more than 2,000 genes. I just have that there because we think, oh, it's just going to help us grow our hair a little bit.
Right.
It's like some treatment little thing. By the way, biotin put on the outside of our body doesn't help our hair, skin, nails at all in terms of the role it plays in our body. It's not absorbed externally. It doesn't have an impact externally. But it's a buzzword, so they put it in products topically.
Interesting, okay.
Biotin is required for the cellular metabolism of glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids. So in other words, carbohydrates, protein, fat. It's across the board.
Yep.
The recommended daily allowance of biotin is horribly deficient. At a minimum, it should be 300 micrograms. In our multis, we give 500 micrograms.
Why is it so low?
It's just the nature of the research. I think it's that whole minimum daily requirement. There was no apparent disease related to a biotin deficiency.
I see.
But I would think it's not necessarily a disease, but certainly the hair, skin, and nail quality that we have, if we get less than 1,000 or 2,000 micrograms a day, that certainly indicates to me that 30 micrograms is insufficient.
Right.
So all the typical multivitamins only give you 30. That's why they make no difference in the terms of your hair, skin, and nail quality. Unlike the biotin present in foodstuffs, which is largely protein bound and incompletely absorbed. So again, if you get 40 to 60 micrograms from food, most of it isn't well absorbed.
Right.
Whereas a pharmaceutical preparation, the way we go about doing it, delivers 100% bioavailability.
Right.
The importance of biotin for human health has been underappreciated for many years. Evidence has been provided that marginal biotin deficiency might be more common than widely believed. I think it's almost universal, actually. Therefore, biotin homeostasis, the balance of biotin in our body, is crucial for maintaining normal body functions, in particular in the heart, muscle, and brain. And then we just go on and talks about the research on the incidence of biotin deficiency has been increasingly reported in recent years. Owing to its central role in these important cellular functions, severe biotin deficiency can be manifested as a wide range of clinical abnormalities, including neurological disorders, growth retardation, and skin abnormalities.
Wow.
And there's just a number of research here. A role for biotin in nail disorders is also indicated by its favorable effect on other skin disorders, such as seborrheic dermatitis and disorders of hair growth.
It's not just a vanity product.
No, no, no. There are so many issues. I think when it comes to when we present to our say, a dermatologist, so often folks present to a dermatologist with issues with skin growth or nail growth, that skin might be dry or irritated, their nails might be dry, brittle, and cracked. So when it comes to delivering adequate levels of biotin, it's all about delivering the levels of a nutrient required to support the nonstop growth of the largest organ system in our body, the integumentary system. And this product comes with an unconditional money-back guarantee. It either performs for you or it doesn't. And with 4,000 five-star reviews, I think you have a pretty good level of trust, a pretty good confidence level going in.
Absolutely, our top rated. I'm going to show you one more time. There's a little counter up here, or a clock up here. We have 6 minutes, reminding you this will be expiring. This is the biggest, best value. If you've been gone today and you're just stopping in, more than 71,000 orders already placed. So I just want to remind you one more time, if you order, most of you, 80% of the quantity of the large one now sold, and by far that counter, that number here, the vast majority of those are the 720 count. Why? Because the price today is over $200 off. You're saving over $200 on that 720, and that's why so many people, and most people, take 2 a day. The majority of people who take this product take 2 a day. So if that's you and you want to be taking 2 a day, definitely go with that 720 for $99.90. You can see normally 180 capsules is almost $95. So for $5 more, you are getting 4 times the amount that we normally offer at a price like this. So that in and of itself, I think, really explains it. If you are going to take just 1 a day, or if you want to try it for 6 months and take 2 a day for 6 months, you can go to 360 count. May I remind you, we're under 1,000 here. We're under 1,000 here. We're down into the final few hundred on all 3 of these sizes. We did stock the most in the largest one because clearly that is the runaway most popular choice.
We only have a few thousand left in the 720. Yep. And that's almost 2/3 of the bottles that are ordered are in the 720.
That's right.
But what I was going to do is just read some reviews. I think we've gotten through about 35 or 40 reviews today. Good. And no, that's not good. I think we probably brought about 600 or 700 reviews.
Oh my gosh.
So we kind of just scratched the surface here. We printed a lot of charts for no reason.
That's okay. Next time.
But the reviews are so compelling.
They are.
But here, amazing. I will admit that I'm a skeptic when it comes to a product that claims to help hair, skin, and nails. However, I've changed my tune after using this product. I've tried numerous hair products, and some of them quite expensive, that promise to improve one's hair. I noticed a huge difference after a couple of weeks taking these capsules.
Wonderful.
Fan for life.
Ooh.
I've only been using these capsules for about 2 weeks, and I'm already beginning to see improvement in my nails and skin. As a senior citizen, for the last few years, my skin has become so dry and moisture-starved, and my nails have become soft and prone to splits. I've tried lots of different topical skin care and nail care products. Nothing seemed to work for my skin and nails. I decided to treat the inside of my body with the nutrients in this formula. Voila. A little French. Voila. Andrew's capsules work. Next time I'll buy 500 capsules to make sure I don't run out. Thank you, Andrew. And today is our one day a year where we have 720 capsules.
Excellent.
Wowderful. That's a good word. I used this product before and my hair and nails were growing like crazy. I ran out of this product and was so busy with school I never got around to reordering. Yikes. My hair was thinning and breaking before, which is why I ordered them in the first place. It had been quite a while since I had taken this product and I was back to square one. But once I got back on track, I noticed new hair growth at my scalp, and my nails were much longer. Within a month's time, I was filing down my nails, and my hair needed a touch-up at the roots. Give this product a 30-day try and write your review. Thanks, Andrew and HSN from Jolie in Florida.
That is great. You know, a lot of people say that. They really notice it when they run out and forget to reorder. It's like, ay, that was really working.
Yeah, no.
Happens all the time.
And here, beyond amazing results, I had major stomach surgery that affects nutrient absorption into my body, causing devastating hair changes, thinning, brittle, and frizzy. My confidence level had decreased and caused me to withdraw from most social events. I've taken healthy hair, skin, and nails now for 2 months, and I've recently noticed dramatic changes in my hair. It is fuller, bouncy, and so soft. I've tried the drugstore brand of this type of supplement for years and haven't seen any changes whatsoever. Andrew, I am beyond words and forever grateful to you for your research, knowledge, and ability to provide vitamins and supplements to the consumer. You are my hero, Andrew. Wow. I'm a customer for life from Barb in South Carolina. That's very nice.
That's excellent. Thank you,
Great
Barb.
results. A great product that really works for hair and nails. My wife's hair was thinning out on top of her head, and her beautician had her get a hair piece to make her hair look fuller again. She saw that I had started using this product and decided to try it as well. After a few weeks, her hairdresser was washing her hair and commented that she could not believe it. Her hair was coming back in and was almost normal. She didn't need the hairpiece anymore. She is a firm believer.
How cool is that? So the hubby turned the wife onto the product.
Right.
That's excellent.
Right. No, I'm going to give me goosebumps. I'll read one more. Wonderful. I've always had thick hair and very strong nails, but after having children, my hair began to thin and my nails were brittle and began to flake. I decided to try this, and for the first month or so, I did not think this was doing anything. I figured it couldn't hurt to keep taking it, so I reordered the product. After 2 months, I started to see a big difference.
Wow.
My hair started growing again, and so did my nails. I'm so happy with this product. My advice is to give this product a chance. It took 2 months for me to see a difference, but now I will not be without this product. In most cases, you'll see a difference most of the time in a month.
Oh, for sure.
But it's a product that, even if it took you more than that, you could always call my company and we'll make sure that we honor the money-back guarantee.
So we are just about winding down here and wrapping this up. I do want to let all of you know that Andrew is actually back next weekend, and we have some very special things planned for you, and another Today's Special that we're super excited about for next weekend.
We'll have our marine collagen peptides. We'll hopefully restock the Phytoceramides. That's going to be my job. Marine collagen peptides is our Today's Special Saturday evening, and as we do these short, sort of one-day visits now. We do 2 shows on Sunday and a show on Saturday evening, and we'll start with a variety hour and then marine collagen peptides.
Here we go. So we will leave this in the system until midnight tonight. So you have another hour to be sure to get all your orders in. Anything you'd like to take advantage of, we still have here for you. So order the Today's Special. Anything else, we have special pricing. We have birthday pricing on everything for you.
Toasty
so thank you so much. I know.
A little heater back here.
I know. It is a little warm. I'm actually warm now.
It's chilly in the studio here tonight.
It is. Well, we're going to really heat things up next because Keith Urban is standing by with Shannon. A little concert planned for all of us and a great value on a Keith Urban guitar. So stick around for that. Have a nice trip to Miami.
I will, thanks.
It's a great day. I'll see you next weekend.
Thanks, everyone. See you next weekend.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the list. Take care. Bye-bye.
And it's gonna take just a little time, but you're gonna see that I was born.